Recording? You're recording? You're recording? You're recording, aren't you? Okay, good. Good! You better be! Better be! Your batteries. She sells seashells by the seashore. I saw a saw in Arkansas that can outsaw any saw you ever saw. I can do it faster. I saw a saw in Arkansas that can outsaw any saw you ever saw. If you ever saw a saw that can outsaw a saw I saw in Arkansas, I'd like to see that saw. Gotta loosen up the cheeks. It's all in the cheeks. Actually, there just seemed to be a lot of tension there. That actually does feel really good. Yeah. Can I get a face massage? Does anyone want to give me a face massage? Because I would be perfectly fine with that. One bright day in the middle of the night, two dead boys got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. The deaf sheriff heard the noise, got up and killed the two dead boys. If you don't believe my story is true, ask the blind man. He saw it too. Woo! Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Let's look up some more of those. I'm curious now. Okay. Okay, 50 tongue twisters to improve pronunciation in English. Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty bought a bit of better butter. Dang! How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck wood as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. She sells seashells by the seashore. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's not a tongue twister, I don't think. I saw Susie sitting in a shoeshine shop. Susie works in a shoeshine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines. I had to be very careful about that one to not swear profanities into the air. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Can you can a can as a canner can a can? Let's back up a second and analyze that one. Can you can a can as a canner can a can? Okay, I get it now. So it's like, can you take a can and stick it in a jar, and can you can it as well as a canner could can a can? I have got a date at 7:45. I see you at the gate, so don't be late. I've got a date at 7:45. I see you at the gate, so don't be late. I have got a date at 8, so don't be late. I got 7:45. That was wrong. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York, you need unique New York. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? That's really the only question that matters. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. No, I turn your song. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Sean Connery. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. The reason that one is Irish is because it's Sean Connery. It turns you into Sean Connery. nearly ear. Eddie edited it. Willie's really weary. A big black bear sat on a big black rug. That one's not a big black bear sat on a big bag. I was gonna say it wasn't hard, and then I botched it. Tom threw Tim 3 thumbtacks. Tom threw Tim 3 thumbtacks. He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 9 nice night nurses nursing nicely. So this is the sushi chef. 4 fine fresh fish for you. I feel like maybe you could make a play out of this. Like, figure out how you could arrange all of these into like an actual script. Wayne went to Wales to watch walruses. 6 sticky skeletons, 6 sticky skeletons, 6 sticky skeletons. Which is which? That's not a tongue twister, because they're Autonyms? What's the word for when 2 words sound the same but are actually different words in reality? Oh no! Said Dame. That's kind of offensive. Okay. No. Homophones! Why not be homophones? That's the one I was looking for. Autonyms? Okay, now we're gonna look up what an autonym is. Autonym. Autonyms, an infraspecific name. An intraspecific name in which the species epithet is repeated. Linguistics, anthropology, a name used by a group or category of people to refer to themselves or their language as opposed to a name given to them by other groups. Autonym. Okay. Okay, so it's like the Germanic tribes did not refer themselves as the Germanic tribes. They were the Anglos and the Saxons and the Germans and things like that. And just like the indigenous people groups of the Americas were not referred to as Native Americans or Indians. They were, the Choctaws and the Chickasaws. Sorry. The Choctaws and the Chickasaws and the Chickasaws and stuff like that. I can say those words. I grew up in Oklahoma. I'm sorry. They're all so, okay. So yeah, which is which are homophones. They are homophones. So you don't really have to think about it too much. 'Cause which is still which is which, even if you said which is which instead of which is which and which is which. Homophones, why not be homophones? Okay. Red Buick, blue Buick. 3 times fast. Red Buick, blue Buick, red Buick, blue Buick. Thin sticks and thick bricks. Loose lips sink ships. That's not on here, but that's what they made me think of. Okay. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent. We surely shall see the sunshine soon. We surely shall see the sunshine soon. I slit the sheet, and the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. Those ones are dangerous. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk, the stump stunk, but the stump thunk, the skunk stunk. Is thunk a word? Is thunk really a word? Thunk. Informal term for thud? Oh, a dull heavy sound such as that made by an object falling to the ground. Yes, that coming from the Old English thiden, to thrust or push. Lesser leather, nether weathered leather, lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, weather, but better. Almost made it through that time, but I stuttered on the B. Lesser leather, nether weathered, better, wetter. Lesser leather, nether. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, weather, better. Guy in front of me, I'm reading it, I can barely do it. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter, better. Almost did it. I did all of the vids I ever viewed. I've never viewed a vid as valued as Alex vid. I think that was it. Oh my gosh, that one's a shameless plug. No, you didn't just fool me into plugging your thing on my channel, even though I never intended for this to be a video originally. I was just kind of making sounds and stuff, kind of preparing, and it just turned into a whole big thing. Let it be known to you, ladies and gentlemen, turn on the camera every chance you get, because you never know when a video is gonna pop up. And now I'm in a ridiculous mood, woo! Which is okay with me, because now I'm pumped, and I'm ready to go. So now I can stop recording. Actually, yeah, I can stop recording. And now that I'm gonna stop recording, now I can record the video I intended to record. And now that I can record the video that I intended to record, I will be in the best of moods while doing so. So, thank you so much for watching this impromptu stupidity and just this abject chaos that was apparently me doing tongue twisters. And that wasn't what this is. I'm serious. You can see down here in the bottom corner here, I have a game like ready to play that I had set up, and I was like, you know what, I should try to loosen up a little bit, and so I started making noises with my mouth, and I was already recording at that point, and then I realized that it was actually really fun, and then we got in here, we started doing things like Betty bought her butt some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas Betty bought a bit of better butter. And I'm sorry, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, and which is which do not count as tongue twisters. Especially not which is which, because it's which and which is still which is which, even if you say which is which instead of which is which. Hiccup, sorry. Trying. Okay, so anyway, I know I got super rambly, and that was ridiculous, and none of this was ever intended to be a video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much for being here. Oh no, hiccups again. Oh no. Please stay away, hiccups. I'm gonna have to eat some peanut butter. Speaking of which, good cure for hiccups is swallowing like a full big old spoonful of peanut butter. Just stick it right in your gullet. I want to make sure you didn't misunderstand what I meant by a big old spoonful of peanut butter. Hashtag not sponsored, but you could sponsor me, Skippy Peanut Butter. Also, this is a giant deal of peanut butter, I know. But my wife and I, we eat a lot of peanut butter. Like a lot. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So anyway, if you're still watching at this point, then you either really enjoyed this video or you're a true trooper and a real fan of the channel. So thank you for doing that, even though it's so stupid. We'll see you in the next one. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing up for Nathanblakegames. I'm gonna get in and record that game that I was planning on recording now. Sayonara.